What is good, friends, and welcome back. Thanks for watching. Yep, this is a big news. I'm not in Moo anymore. I changed alliance. Not only alliance, I changed server. Damn! I left server 8. I went to server 12. I joined HBR. See the tag right there? Yep, this is not a joke. Why did I left? And why did I join HBR? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to explain everything in details. I'm going to save you the politic part. Yes, there is politic in this game. Essentially, why I left is at this point in server 8, we didn't have enough strong players to stay competitive in the top tier battlefield, like the legendary battlefield, the top, the best of the best. We were struggling to gather players, and every time we entered the conquest, at the end of the conquest, we would kick on average 10 to 12 inactive players. They became inactive during that conquest, and that's the reality. Why people are quitting, or how does it work? Well, it's simple. Let me give you an example. When you start a role for the first time, okay? You download the game and you start a role. I'm gonna pretend to start a role. So right now we are at server 45, and these are the cities available. Most of them are packed, meaning that you cannot join it, or maybe you can, but it doesn't matter. And those cities are the most recent cities that just opened, okay? So Baghdad opened since 40 hours and 23 minutes. By default, when you create a role, you are automatically thrown in the most recent server. And that makes sense, because if you're a new player, you're not gonna go in server 36. You will be way behind everybody else unless you spent a crap load of money. There's no point. So by default, you join the most recent server. So let's say you join server 45. When it becomes crowded and filled, a new server will open. So as soon as the server 46 will open, the server 45 will start dying slowly. It's the reality. It's when a server, every time a new server is born, the older servers start to die because nobody else joined that server. And if you lose on average 10 to 12 players, it's not so bad. When you're 10,000 players, nobody cares. But when you're at the point of having, let's say, 1,000 active members and you know everybody else, when you lose 10 on a weekly basis, it has a huge impact. It's pretty huge. So we are at this point right now, and we try to gather players. We already gathered all the most powerful players, but we didn't have enough players to fill the alliance. And the other alliances, they rather do their own thing, and I cannot blame them, guys. I mean, it's their alliance. They do what they want. And we play this game for one reason, to escape the reality. Let's say at work, you deal with bullshit. When you start playing this game, you don't want to deal with the same bullshit, right? You want to escape and have fun. And if they want to do their own thing, well, good for them. And that's when I remember what my old lady told me. She said, Antoine, it's very hard to change somebody, almost impossible, but you can change. And you know what? That's exactly what I did. So this week, I contact one of my best buddy in game, in Moo, which happened to be one of the strongest player. And I said, I'm done. I want to leave. Are you coming? He said, hell yeah, I'm coming. So that's fine. We had almost 70 tickets. We bought the difference. I surrendered my CT post. I wrote a quick message saying, guys, thanks for the fun. It was enjoyable. Now it's time for me to leave. I'm going to go to server 12, join HBR, and I hope that you guys will come with us at the end of the conquest. I want to bring as much active and motivated player on the new server. Let's have a new start. And whoever asking yourself this question, should I migrate? The hardest part is to save tickets. When this is done, you can pick whatever alliance you want. You want to come with us in HBR? Good. Contact me. I'll set you up. You want to come, you want to go in another alliance? Whatever, just do it. Don't talk about migration, especially if you are an officer. That's what I did, 6 weeks ago, because I was looking ahead and it wasn't looking good. And I told the guys, I wrote a mail saying that, guys, maybe we should think about saving tickets just in case we want to migrate. A lot of people freaked out. Are you leaving? What happening? Some people even quit the alliance. They were afraid because their mindset was, I was born in server 8, I'm gonna die in server 8. Well, that's fine, but I don't. I want to stay competitive. I want to keep my account in shape. So if you want to stay. Me, I'm gonna leave. So the best thing is, don't talk about migration, just do it. Bring a friend, bring a strong friend, and everybody else will follow. If they don't have a choice, if they want to keep playing in the strong battlefield, guys, there's no other way. Make it happen, okay? Why did I choose HBR? We played with these guys last Moscow, during our last conquest, and I was quite impressed how well they are organized. They have strong players. Look at those players. Ranking. So no, this is not it. Let's go to world ranking and commander. So you see there are some pretty strong players out there. I'm in 14th place. I'm no longer a strong guy. That doesn't matter. That's not the main reason why I went there. The main reason is those guys, yeah, they were organized. They handled things professionally. But the most important thing, in my opinion, is they are quiet in the city chat. They don't instigate fight. They don't talk crap. They are very calm and respectful, and this is what I like, because nobody likes to work with trash talker or offensive or arrogant players or arrogant alliance. Nobody wants to work with them. So that was compatible. On top of it, they were able to meet my requirement. I asked only for one thing, and they delivered. So we went there, and one guy from server 8 from Mu already did the move 24 hours before us, ahead of us. And the next day, I learned that the R5 of Mu and the most powerful player of the alliance also came with us. So 5 guys from Mu came to HBR, which is a big shock to Mu. And I hope that you guys, I know you're watching this video, guys, everybody in Mu, if you're motivated, like I said, come join us as soon as possible. I want you in this alliance, okay? So we can keep the fun. That is it, guys. That is the news for this week. Of course, San Francisco, we are registered, and this is the new Theater of Conquest formula. There's no more pre-selection phase, which I think is a good news. We are in the matchmaking phase, so now the alliance is locked, and we have to wait 72 hours until we will know our opponent. I can't wait to know who we will play against. I will, of course, share some in-game footage. I know that you like those. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope that you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't...
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.